Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight war? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two future Hall of Famers and arguably the greatest fighter of all time. We have Floyd Money Mayweather, Mr. 50-0 himself, Mr. Billion-Dollar Man. We know he's arguably the greatest fighter to ever lace him up. You know, the man that helped revolutionize the boxing game. Then we have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champ. And then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champ. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, Errol the True Spence Jr. is going to do something that Floyd Money Mayweather never did, right? Just become undisputed at the welterweight division in the four-belt era and beating four world champions in a row to become undisputed. You understand what I'm saying? Now, y'all already know how I feel about Floyd and this fight going down with Errol and Bud. You feel me? Floyd, he's rooting for Terence Boy Crawford to be victorious. He's not saying it openly, publicly, but y'all know Monty Brown, reading between the lines. Monty Brown stays up on everything. And when I tell y'all Floyd is going against Errol, mark my words when I tell you. Now, EJ has an opportunity to do something that Floyd never did. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to piss Floyd off even more. You know what I mean? Now, Terence Boy Crawford have an opportunity to do something that Floyd never did. But Floyd want Bud to do it. You dig what I'm saying? Floyd want Bud to be the undisputed world champion. He want Bud to defeat Errol the True Spence Jr. He want that accolade on Bud's resume. You dig what I'm saying? He have a better relationship with Terence Boy Crawford than Errol Spence. Because like I told y'all, Errol already declined Floyd from joining the TMT team, Mayweather Promotions. But Terence Boy Crawford is right there in Floyd Mayweather's sights. And this is who Floyd Mayweather wants up under his banner because he feel like, you know, that can keep Mayweather Promotions smooth selling for a while until he find another big star that he can put out there like a Javante Tank Davis. You understand what I'm saying? And he has one. He has one. Just take time for him to grow. But right now, Floyd won't Terence Boy Crawford. You know what I mean? He won't Terence Boy Crawford because he said out his own mouth that Bud reminds him of himself. That he got a soft spot in his heart for Bud because, you know, him and Bud was up on the Bob Earn who did both of them wrong and shit like that. And he just feel like Terence Boy Crawford's overall, you know, the best fighter in boxing right now. Which I have no problem with, right? To each his own. Everybody can have their own picks, have their own opinions on how things is. And that's Floyd Money Mayweather. We already know whatever he think, he's standing on his business. So I can respect that as well. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that as well. But Floyd, you know, that knock off his, off his legacy with Errol Spence putting them paws on him. You feel me? And Errol Spence got the best of him in that sparring session. Like I tell y'all all the time, Floyd Mayweather don't forget nothing. Nothing at all. So when he's in a room with these dudes, he don't want to have to say, oh, well, shit, that's Errol Spence who finished undefeated in his career, who went undisputed at the welterweight division, who gave me that great work in sparring, and everybody felt like he would have whooped my ass if I would have fought that kid. He don't want them type of questions coming up at all. At all. He want that shit nipped in the bud. So who else do he want to win? Bud. Y'all see how I put that? He want that shit nipped in the bud. So who do he want to win? Bud. You feel me? And that's how I look at it. But Errol got an opportunity to, smack Floyd in the face once again, catch his ass with some body shots, and go out there and defeat Terence Boy Crawford and become the new undisputed welterweight world champion in the four-belt era. Adding on something that Floyd never did in his career. And I know what Floyd gonna say. Oh, well, I held titles at 3 different divisions at once, something that nobody else has done. So I had this, Floyd, he gonna always find a way to get around when somebody do something that he haven't did, and the spotlight is on them. You know what I'm saying? He gonna always find a way around it, just like he did Canelo when Canelo came undisputed. You feel me? And now when it comes to Terence Boy Crawford, Errol is killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Or should I say, 2 birds with 4 stones, getting all them scrizzy scraps. But nah, he's killing two birds with one stone. He's knocking Terence Crawford ass off. The man that everybody talking about he was afraid of, he been ducking, he didn't want no smoke with. Oh, it took 5 years for this fight to happen. All the word shit. And I'm breaking down that 5 year shit. But y'all know how what people were saying about Errol when he was on his side of the street, doing business with PBC and the champions that was over on PBC. You feel me? So all that 5 years shit, that's out the door. But now Errol finna shut all that up July 29th. He finna shut all that up July 29th when he defeat Terence Crawford. Take that WBO scrap for him. And then we'll see what people got to say then. We'll see what people have to say then. You dig what I'm saying? And then it put Errol on another level. It put him in a category of his own at the welterweight division. You feel me? At the welterweight division. Still arguably the most glorious division in boxing. With the rich history that happened at 147. And then Errol can go out there, he can stun on Floyd Mayweather ass and say, well, I did this for that you never did. You know what I mean? And my route to getting there was a tough route. So nobody can deny that at all. They can't deny that. So that's why Errol just got to be on this shit, guard her, stay sharp, take Terence Crawford ass out, and then he can talk all this shit in the world. All this shit in the world. Now people say, well, Money Brown, Floyd Mayweather, man, he root for Errol Spence too. He got love for Errol Spence. He don't just be hating on Errol this, that, and the third. And what would Money Brown say? I will agree. I'm not going to say Floyd don't got no respect for EJ. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm telling y'all is this. Floyd Mayweather understands that he love his spotlight. And he don't want his light dim or damper by anything. That's why he come out and say, I gave the sport 20 plus years of my life. I will never say another fighter is better than me. Ever. Ever. In the same sense, he's saying, I want to find a fighter to be the next Floyd Mayweather, better than the next Floyd Mayweather. He did. But he know that Errol Spence put them paws on him in that sparring session. He knows that. He know that Errol Spence got a little cockiness in him when it come to Floyd Mayweather because Errol shut his ass down when he was making like he was Errol Spence's boss. And Errol said, only person that write my checks is Al Heyman. Right? We know he had a little disdain when Errol didn't sign the TMT, well, the Mayweather promotions. And he went and got motherfucking man down promotions. You understand what I'm saying? Because Errol would check Floyd ass. Because Errol is not no groupie to Floyd. He respect Floyd, but he's not a groupie to Floyd. He's not an Adrian Bronner. He's not trying to be you. And Floyd knows that. He knows that. And, Floyd don't like that sometimes because he is who he is. He feel like he know it all. He feel like he done it all. Period. That's why I always say, these fighters feel like they know it all, this, that. Just listen to him when he talk. Listen to him when he talk. Some of that is directed towards Errol Spence. Mark my words. But yes, he got respect for Errol. He ain't got no choice. You feel me? He ain't got no choice. But at the end of the day, man, listen. I know what I know. And I know what I see. And I'm good at reading people. And I ain't afraid to call out the truth if I feel like it's the truth. It's my truth. And if it get proven wrong, then I come back and I apologize. But right now, man, y'all know. Floyd Mayweather is pulling for Terence Crawford to be victorious against Errol Spence. You dig? But Errol Spence ain't gonna let that happen. He ain't gonna let that happen. So he gonna knock them doubts out of Floyd Mayweather ass. He gonna definitely show Terence Crawford who's the best motherfucker at 147. And he's going out there to do something that's never been done in the welterweight division in the history of boxing. You dig? And when he do that, it's showing Floyd Mayweather ass up, it's showing Terence Crawford ass up, and it's showing all the haters up. Period. So let's go work, EJ. Let's go grind. Let's go shine. Let's get that last scrap. And then let's move on to bigger and better things. Straight like that.